now we're back ready to mark.
Alright, this is your Jacobson Green Scheme 5. They use them on greens, tees, wherever you want them. It has onboard backlapping capability, same as John Deere. The only difference being the machine, basically. You're going to try to achieve the same purpose of 2 sharp square edges. What I did was take the reel off and tip it on the side so you can see the edge. Easier to put it on. You can see your good edges when you get there. It has the flow control here. This controls your fluid, how fast it'll actually go. In the book they tell you to screw it all the way out to start off with, and it'll barely be moving if at all. You screw it in and it speeds it up. To do that, these engage and disengage each reel individually, but to backlap you can only do that one separate, but this one and the back middle one have to go at the same time. So we'll do the same thing. You're going to start it backlapping, put on some compound, let it go for a couple minutes, add a little more compound, just keep checking it until you got the edges that you want on it.
Okay, this is when you grind on after you take it off the machine, because it doesn't have onboard grinding or something like that. And again, you want to make sure you turn it in the right direction. You turn it backwards. It has a switch right here. It's either forward or backwards for the motor. So you want to go backwards each time. So we're going to start it. You can have different attachments. This one takes kind of a funny socket. But here's an example of different homemade ones. Sometimes you got to make them to fit, put a socket on there or something so it fits into your hydraulic motor on the end. So we're going to turn it on, and I'm going to put it on there, and we'll just see how it, just show you how it works. You can hear how it's not grinding quite as heavy anymore. We'll put a little more on. It's like on Kirk's machine, it wore out the compound, and that's doing the same thing on this one. You got to keep the compound. After a while, you got to tighten it down so it gets close to reel to bed knife contact. Okay, I wanted to show you guys some of these other reels. That's going to, like George showed you on the film, it's going to have a sharp edge. Here's one that's been on a grinder. We ground it on the machine over here already. If you want to feel that, you can do that. This one's like the ultimate sharpness. Here's one that's kind of acceptable. It's still got an edge to it. If you feel it, you'll feel the difference, but as you know it, you can see the shiny cutting edge on that one, which you don't want to see. On this one, you won't see it. And if you feel this one, this is one that needs to be ground for sure. There's no relief grind in here, hardly anymore. If you backlapped it, it would be too much. You'd have to take it clear down to it would almost all be gone. And you can tell that there's no sharpness on it anymore. And I think that's pretty good for this one. I'll keep grinding this one, and then we'll go back over to Kurt's machine and he can show you that one again.
When you get all done, you'll come here and look at the edge. And I do it by feel. You can do it if you look at it. But you want a nice sharp square edge there. That's going to ensure your quality cut. And see, it's all shiny there, and you have a square edge here. It'll meet up with your bed knife, and that's what you're looking for. So you have two nice square edges and make a clean cut. As soon as you get your nice edges, that's when you know you're done. That's what you're aiming for, so then it should be able to cut paper. As long as you cut paper, you'll be good to go.